a moment of desperation. My spirit is in need of a transformation, where my soul longs to experience a deeper dimension, yet my flesh seeks gratification. How I long to dwell in the safety of your presence, admiring the fierce love in your radiant countenance. The place where I can behold your beauty filled with overwhelming sighs, as I stare, contemplating my reflection in your eyes. Your love penetrates my mind's thoughts and memories, overcoming the sinful scenes of my life's tragedies. But how can you still love me? How can you still consider me? How can you still choose me? Oh, how can you still use me? I feel like Paul, who was given a thorn in his flesh, pleading with the Lord not one, not two, but 3 times, wishing I could rest, longing to be strengthened and refreshed. My grace is sufficient was your response to my mess. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, so I will gladly boast with meekness, for your power rests upon my humanness. But how can you still love me? How can you still consider me? How can you still choose me? My God, how can you still use me?
Mercy, your love came down and showed me that I'm worthy, and now my eyes can see a brand new morning. Your mercy has arrived. Ooh.
Sometimes I misuse and abuse this precious gift, forgetting that you're the reason why. There are no words to emphasize or describe the magnitude of your mercy. At times I hear the roar of the enemy, persuading me that I'm unworthy, pointing out my every mistake, error, and flaw, forgetting I'm living under grace, not law. For I have been bought with a price, your perfect love being the ultimate sacrifice. The pain, the cross, the nails all reflect mercy in times when my heart fails. But how can you still love me? How can you still consider me? How can you still choose me? My God, how can you still use me?
Mercy, your love came down and showed me that I'm worthy, and now my eyes can see a brand new morning. Your mercy has arrived. Ooh.
Mercy is the song I hear coming from your lips. Mercy is the melody that makes my heart skip. Mercy is what makes my faith move, and the tune that causes my spirit to groove. Your mercy allows for me to stand with no limitations, declaring the power in your name to the nations. It encourages me to enter your presence, holding nothing back, worshiping your excellence. For your mercy has erased my past guilt and replaced the hurt that has once been built. Now my life is solely Christ-based, and I live to honor He who has set me free. But how can you still love me? How can you still consider me? How can you still choose me? Oh God, how can you still use me?
Mercy, your love came down and showed me that I'm worthy, and now my eyes can see a brand new morning. Your mercy has arrived. Ooh.
The answer to all my questions lies in the profoundness of one word: mercy.